This is a video in my series, The World in 2035, with the title, Will There Be Electric Roads in 2035? There are two alternative charging solutions for electric vehicles, stationary chargers versus electric roads. At present, electric vehicle systems rely entirely on stationary charging, but this makes transportation systems less efficient. It is expensive to build infrastructure. In the EU, they estimate that €180 billion will have to be invested in a comprehensive network of chargers before 2030. Larger investments will be needed later. Each charging station costs €1 million compared to €500,000 for a filling station for fossil fuels. And it will take a long time to get payback on these investments. Subsidies will be necessary in Europe to drive the further expansion of charging infrastructure. Electric road systems is an alternative to stationary charging. Large investments will be needed, but they will save money in a number of areas. There are several advantages of electric roads. They reduce the need to build stationary charging infrastructure, and connecting logistics centers outside of grids will be particularly expensive. Professor David Seban of Cambridge University says it will be more expensive to connect some logistics centers to the grids than to move logistics centers to the grid, which means the need to build new logistics centers within grid areas. Vehicles can be equipped with smaller batteries once electric roads have been built. And electric road systems can reduce the number of stationary chargers along motorways and highways. And it also reduces the need to invest in power grids to connect these chargers to grids. Electric roads also reduce the need for battery capacity in vehicles when large enough systems of electric roads have been built, which will be especially for cars an important saving. But this needs a long-term focus. Railways, for example, have existed for 200 years. Electric roads even out the power demand over the day and reduce the need to build power plants to increase generation capacity for peak periods in the morning, during lunch and late afternoon. There are large challenges to the building of electric road systems as well. High investments will be needed in systems. In the EU, there will be a need for about 50,000 kilometers of electric roads to cover the entire area. And this is a new technology. Cost of electric roads will go down, but how fast can this decline go? Investors need to take a long-term view of this development. There will be no short-term payback, and it will be important to price the use of electric roads in a way to get users to charge using them instead of charging at home. It will take time to build complete systems, so it will take time also until the full benefits can be reaped. Very large investments will be needed to make electromobility a success. Charging infrastructure will need to make electric vehicles user-friendly. Drivers need to be able to rely on systems, and the systems need to be cost-effective. Charging needs to cause no delays or small delays. And charging needs also to be secured, regardless of where people are. To build efficient and reliable systems by 2035, governments in the EU will need a plan, and investments will have to be made with a long-term perspective. Read my recent book, The Severe Economic and Social Consequences of the Rapid Change to Electric Vehicles, to learn more about electric road systems and why they may be needed. If you like this video, press like and subscribe to the channel.